nose, not your mouth, and focusing on your breathing is always going to make you feel a little bit better. You can do that anytime, day or night. If you're feeling a little anxious, if you want to just have a mental break or take a breather, hop on that video, and it only takes about 3 minutes. So skip by this introduction right now if you already know what we're doing. Click the like and subscribe and notify so we can keep in touch. So we're still going to be doing breathing in stillness and using that as a sort of timer for holding a position. But we're also going to use breathing to help us move into what we're focusing on when we move. As you breathe in, you tend to expand parts of your body, and when you breathe out, you can relax parts of your body. In this case, we're going to be standing and touching our toes. Pretty simple. As we're standing, we're going to breathe in, and it's going to lengthen our spine a little bit. We're going to be thinking about our spine actually moving and opening up. When we breathe out, we'll relax into that a little bit more. And you'll notice that right away, that you can bend over a little bit more. You can move a little bit more into it. We're not trying to strain anything. We're not trying to ever feel uncomfortable. We don't want to injure ourselves so that next day we don't do more of this. It's usually recommended you don't do movement stuff on a full stomach. It sort of competes against resources. I recommend at some point you should probably get a mat. I've got one that I like. I'm trying to get one of those coupon codes. It helps with just being comfortable, and it also sort of sets your space that, okay, now I'm doing this. You just roll it in. We're going to still be breathing in and out slowly through our nose. We're going to be opening up the back of our throat and making that sort of fogging sound with our mouth closed, but we're not going to be racing at all. So let me show you a few of the moves that we're going to do and how to do them, and then we'll get to the exercise. Okay, watch this. So let's just quickly go over the moves that we're going to do today. They're quite simple, and we're going to move with our breath in and out through our nose with the back of our throat open. The first thing is just going to be raising our hands above our head, nice and high as far as we can grow. We'll do that on an inhale. Our hips go out just a little bit, and your hands go above your head, engaged, like you're holding a ball above your head. In general, we want to keep everything engaged, our muscles. We're not straining our muscles, we're not flexing our muscles, but everything is sort of tight and engaged. Now, as you reach up ahead, as I said before in the intro, you're going to picture your spine is extending. And when we then move down and exhale and relax, we'll find that we can actually bend over and touch our toes a little bit easier than before. Touching your toes is pretty hard to do. So the thing to do, if you can't do that yet and you want to just work up to it, is just bend your legs a little bit. And that's something that most people can do. So you can touch down, and you'll work up to sort of straightening your legs a little bit until you feel it behind you, but not so you feel it uncomfortably. After that, we'll do what's called a halfway lift. When your body is 90 degrees about here, you're nice and flat, you inhale, and you want to feel your spine and your lower back sort of stretching. You're not pulling on it, but it's just sort of opening up. And then when you exhale again down, you'll find that you can go even deeper. And then the last part of this is going into a low lunge. Putting one leg back, you can put you can untuck your toe. You want to have about a 90 degree here. You want to keep your hips sort of in line. You don't want to be pulling out and twisting yourself like that. And you want to keep your foot just tilted in a little bit so you can see the first two toes right here. That'll keep your ankle and your knee in line, because you don't want to be twisting around and you don't want to be putting undue stress on your knees. Your arms will be going up in the air like you're holding a ball. Again, you're nice and engaged, and you can feel it in your stomach, and you just want to push forward a little bit, and you'll feel a little bit of a stretch right here. So there's your low lunge. We'll do that sort of combination of moves where we hold ourselves in each moves for 3 breaths, do one side, and then do the other, and then we'll do the same thing again, but in which case we'll just move with our breath. So inhale, exhale, and that'll go a lot quicker, and you can do more yourself if you want, but it's a pretty good start to do it. So let's move on to the exercise. I'll see you in a sec. All right, so let's do the exercise. Start with your legs hip distance apart, your hands open a little bit, and we'll just inhale and exhale 3 times just to clear out the air in our lungs. nose. Out through our mouth. Now, bring your hands to center. It's a little bit like praying. It's very hard to be unbalanced if your hands are like this. So it's a good place to start. We'll hold for 3 breaths at the top and the bottom, and we'll hold for 3 breaths on our lunge. And then on the second time around, we'll just follow our breath. So, inhale, arms into the sky. Hips out a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, forward lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge. Right leg back. Inhale, arms to the sky. Everything's engaged. Your hips are centered, your arms are in the air. And inhale. And then exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, your legs are bent and roll as you inhale all the way to the top. And then exhale, hands back at center. Couple of breaths and we'll do the other side. So inhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, other side lunge. Inhale, arms in the air. Feel it right here a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees and slowly roll up to the top. And then exhale back to center. Just give a moment to catch up. And now we're just going to move with the breath. Nice and slow, even. And if you get behind, no worries. And just keep going. So on our breaths, ready? Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, arms in the air. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees and slowly roll all the way to the top, inhaling. Exhale, hands back to center. So last time, just give you guys a second to catch up if you're behind. And ready. And inhale. Stretch and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, other side low lunge. Inhale, arms to the air. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees and slowly all the way to the top. Nice big stretch as you inhale. And exhale, hands to center. So do this on an empty stomach. Do it every day. And then we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Always talk to your healthcare professional before starting a new regime. If you experience pain, discomfort, or dizziness, slow down or stop. These videos will become easier each day, but if it doesn't feel right today, go slower or move to another video. Listen to your body.